In an effort to appease the criticism that it's been facing, the social media platform TikTok has introduced a new feature to curb the amount of time that kids spend on the app. The company has announced it will set a 1-hour daily screen time limit for users under 18. And TikTok's head of trust and safety said in a blog post on Wednesday that if the 60-minute limit is reached, teens will be prompted to enter a passcode in order to continue watching, requiring them to make an active decision to extend that time. And for users under the age of 13, a parent or guardian will have to enter a passcode to allow 30 minutes of extra viewing time once the initial 1-hour limit has passed. TikTok has been under fire for its highly addictive algorithm, and child psychologists and activists even liken the app to crack cocaine. And critics believe that TikTok just isn't doing enough.
This measure, while welcome, is a band-aid on a serious wound. The serious wound being the psychology of our children, which is being affected by a platform that within 2.5 minutes of setting up a new account as a 13-year-old girl is sending it self-harm content, as our research has found.
TikTok is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, and China has its own separate version of TikTok called Douyin, which offers a very different experience to what's available to children in the West. For example, it is restricted to 40 minutes of daily use for children under 14 and is inaccessible to them between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. For Imran Ahmed, this should send a warning signal to legislators in the West.
It sends a message to us. China knows that it's exporting a dangerous platform. It knows that its algorithms can cause harm to children. It chooses to do so. And of course, we're the suckers because our politicians aren't doing anything to protect us.
So if you're a parent or guardian, what should you do to protect your children online? Well, we spoke to Dr. Linda Papadopoulos, and here's her advice.
The interesting thing about sort of social media and the online world is that, kids have been born into it. Parents, I feel, oftentimes feel like they're playing catch up. My advice to parents would be make a point of understanding, get online. Handing over a phone is like handing access to the whole world, right? You wouldn't let your child walk down the street without some sense of guidance. They need guidance here too.
Ultimately, social media platforms like TikTok are all facing the issue of whether to put in place measures against their own success in order to keep children safe online.